why is the Big 12 important? Big 12 meet.
Well, like Eddie says, it's we never want to take the Big 12s for granted. It's important meet, one, just as a final. Kind of got to see where we are. We have kids who know they're going to NC2As, and it's a final tune-up for that. But, I mean, not just because we're at Texas, but we like to win and we like to compete. And whether it's competing against other teams, competing against ourselves, it's important to get a couple more kids to the meet, too, as well, like NC2As. So.
How's the championship shake up as far as who you got to beat?
It's pretty clear cut. No, we have to beat the teams ahead of us. I don't think it's that much different, maybe from last year, but you want me to name names?
Yes,
you know?
I would.
We got Stanford's ahead of us, Cal's ahead of us, A&M's ahead of us. And that's a bad word, I know. Michigan's real good. Tennessee will be good. I mean, there are 4 or 5 teams that I think it's going to be a dogfight, but that's why we don't like mail the results in, you know.
Right. Anybody you want to brag on as far as who's really come on the furthest in school started?
You know, I think this senior class will be a hard class to say goodbye to. There's 8 of them, and they're all tough. They've come a long way just growing up and coming in as a class. Just now before they were kind of like a big class with a lot of potential, and I think now they're a big class. They're a mighty class. They've taught other people how to lead. They make others better around them. I'm sad to see them go, but we have some superstars in every class. Our freshmen are real good. Most of the time, freshmen come in, even if they're some of the best recruits in the country. Like Eddie said, he had the #1 class coming in. We don't have that yet, but I think our freshman class was maybe 4th or 5th, but they're swimming like they're the best class in the country. They think big, they swim big, and they don't back down. Like some freshmen get a little bit intimidated at this level. They come in pretty good, but I think they've stepped up and they just like racing.
Who's as far as personalities among your freshmen? Who's the Pied Piper? Who's the one the other ladies follow?
Well, Julia Cook. I mean, she has a great disposition. She's really never in a bad mood. Always smiling. Pretty sweet. And Grace likes to have a good time. We have 4 freshmen. We're learning about the other 2. One's just smart as a whip, and the other one, we're just finding out new things all the time, Holly. So, I mean, they pack a pretty good punch, the 4 of them together. Just they enjoy each other. And that's what you're looking for. And I think what I've enjoyed most this year is just how they really care about each other, and they have a lot of fun. There's not a lot of drama. They get their work done. They know how to race. They take care of each other, and so that's probably the best part.
Right.
Yeah.
Some freshmen probably come in kind of deferential to the older swimmers, and others just like, get out of my way if you're not going to.
Yeah, we have a pretty good give and take between that. I mean, the freshmen, they are true freshmen. They look up to the leadership of of our seniors and juniors, but I don't think we have any shortage of personality. So that helps. Confidence, personality, it's kind of wrapped up in.
Yeah. Are y'all healthy right now?
We are healthy.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of your seniors. I think they're bringing Joanna in here.
Oh.
Tell me about her.
Yeah.
What's her personality?
Well, on a recruiting trip, I think she spent most of her trip napping. She's very laid back. She's from the Bahamas, but she has a fire inside her that you don't want to mess with. I mean, she acts relaxed, but she isn't. She likes to get her work done without a lot of fanfare. She doesn't talk much, but sometimes we just look at each other and we nod at each other when she walks off the deck, and we probably said 100 words to each other. So
is that a Bahamian thing?
I think it's a Joanna thing. So
How'd you get her to come to Texas? What appealed to her?
I think it's a little bit of a personality match. I've been to the Bahamas. I understand the Bahamas a little bit, and I don't know if that. I think it helped. I think she's confident. She's like has her eye on the prize, and I mean she came here to do something special, and she's done exactly what her word is. So I think that's what makes her exceptional. You know.
What are you looking for her the rest of the year? What's her
Well, last year you asked if we're healthy, and we are healthy. Last year she had mono, so that she's carrying a little bit. You know, when you ask about, you don't want to put more on their shoulders, but you know she's looking to do something special, and I think that's something I'm really aware of. Just having the NC2A championships here, we want to be our best. Eddie talks about his team because he's in a position to, saying we don't talk about winning and we don't talk a lot about bringing home a national championship, but if everybody gets better, some great things are going to happen. And I think there's going to be so much pressure on these women already, you know, just to be amazing. It's at home, and everybody's like, oh, it's at home, NC2As, oh, isn't that great? But I just want them to have fun and swim free and not make it bigger than it really is. And that's a little bit why I enjoy our conference meet so much, is because it's at home. It's great race rehearsal. We're in front of our fans. We're in front of our families. They can swim free and really just kind of enjoy. I mean, swimming fast is fun.
So is there any kind of negative hosting the NCAAs here in a couple weeks?
No.
No.
Not. I mean,
You still
not.
prefer it that way.
I would rather host it, but I just don't want them to let the stage get bigger than it is.
Yeah.
You know, like they're going to want to do it so much for Texas,
Right.
and so just keeping the mood light and making sure that they understand. You know, it's a swim meet. It's an important swim meet, and a lot of people care how we do, but
Yeah.
they just need to get a little bit better. You know, and do what they're capable of.
How long did Mono's sideline feel like?
A good 4 or 5 months. Yeah.
Did she lose a lot of weight?
No, she just didn't feel like herself.
Yeah.
You know?
Usually you lose a lot of strength.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, she picked it back up though. Yeah, she had a good summer and did some best times long course, and so she'll compete through 2020. Yeah.
how about Murphy?
Murphy is going to light it up. Murphy's waited a long time for this. It couldn't be more apt to have this meet be her last meet. Talk about superstars. She's been through the ringer. She's been through injury, had surgeries, and she's coming back to do something real special. You know, especially before 2020. So
Yeah.
she's one of the best divers, you know, in the country, in the world. But like, I think she's ready to show us what she's got.
What's her personality like?
She's kind of a ball of fire. A little bit. But she's a ball of fire, but she's humble. She's sweet, but like I wouldn't want to run into her in a dark alley, you know? I mean, in a good way, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She loves Texas.
Anybody else you want to brag on?
Probably Remedy Rule has been fantastic. I mean, we have just some great kids all along, but Remedy's come a long way. She's one of our captains, and I say we recruited her just because of her name. I love her name, Remedy Rule, but she's just the way she's training. You talk about work and someone who's really laid it out every single day, just belief and work and trust in what we're doing, and I just want her to have fun and swim how she can. She swims 200 fly. She's part of all our relays, 100 fly.
I bet she might have a name like
I don't know. Her sister's named Brazil Rule.
that. So like the country?
Yeah. So
Remedy, was her dad a doctor?
no, just
Have you ever asked her?
I never asked her why. I mean, she just said my parents like the name, but I mean, we just Remedy Rule. It just like it sounds strong. It sounds like who she is, but
Yeah.
yeah, I really like it.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Anything else going on? You wanna mention?
No, I think we're good.
Has it been an easy team to coach? Sometimes you got
They're not. It's not an easy team to coach because they want so much. But it's been a pleasure to coach them. You know, it's been a pleasure because they're a real special group of girls. It's been easy because there's been very little drama, and I feel that we're all on the same train, going to the same destination. And sometimes it's not like that. You know, you have some division on the team, but I feel like it's the strongest we've been together. They want the same thing, you know, and so it's nice.